Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Calhanoglu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Calhanoglu. They get a throw in. Yilmaz. Calhanoglu. Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Good running, strong and purposeful. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great ball if he can get there. He's free, shooting chance! Goal! And Australia are in front. That was a given, it always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Australia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Kavetsi. And he's away. And it's played forward. Oh, super find. He's got away. And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Australia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looks a good ball through. Plenty to aim. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Yilmaz. Demiral. Bardazzi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Australia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Yilmaz, great defending, strong and determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Played out to the right. Carvecchi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the keeper has it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off them.
Turkey can make their change now with a break in play. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kukçu. Takfeci gets a foot in here. Chance here to counter. Kukçu. Kukçu goes forward. Oh, he's goal! Really well taken goal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Turkey give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mulder. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's that. Australia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I had a feeling this could happen, Peter, after seeing the first few minutes of the game. They just looked fresher, more intent, more committed in key areas, and that was more than enough to make up the difference in quality.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.